In this life, we often hear that loving others is the most important thing. But have you ever wondered if you can truly love someone if you don't first love yourself? Love begins from within, from respecting and taking care of yourself. Only when you love yourself can you build strong, healthy, and lasting relationships. Let's explore the importance of loving yourself before loving others, and how Stoicism can help you cultivate true love from within. Hello everyone, and welcome to the Stoic Love Wisdom channel, where ancient philosophy meets modern love stories and relationships. Have you ever wondered how to maintain emotional stability, find inner peace, and build lasting relationships even when things get tough? In this video, we will explore the importance of loving yourself before loving others. Join me as we uncover valuable lessons from Stoic philosophy to help you understand love and personal growth. Let's start the journey of exploring timeless wisdom to master love and life right now. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on the latest insights. Now, let's get started. Loving yourself before loving others is an important principle not only in personal life but also in romantic relationships. When we understand the significance of self-love, we not only make ourselves stronger but also create a solid foundation for the relationships around us. This perspective can be understood more deeply through the lens of Stoic philosophy, an ancient yet still highly relevant and valuable philosophy for building healthy romantic relationships. Self-love is not about self-absorption or selfishness, it is about respecting, accepting, and taking care of yourself. It involves understanding and appreciating your worth, accepting your flaws, while nurturing your strengths. Self-love is the foundation of confidence and happiness, helping individuals create a fulfilling and meaningful life without relying too much on the approval of others. When you love yourself, you are more likely to recognize your value and never tolerate disrespectful behavior from others. Self-love is the motivation that drives you through challenges, even failures, because you know you deserve the best. Stoicism, a school of philosophy that emerged in Greece in the 3rd century BC, emphasizes emotional control, rational living, and maintaining tranquility in the face of life's difficulties. In romantic relationships, Stoic thinking helps us develop calmness, strength, and the ability to stand firm in the face of storms. One of Stoicism's key principles is, we cannot control what happens to us, but we can control how we react to it. Applied to love, this means you cannot control the actions of others, but you can fully control how you love and take care of yourself before loving someone else. This emotional control helps you maintain self-mastery in love, preventing dependency on others for happiness. Stoic thinking also teaches us that loving ourselves is not a selfish act. On the contrary, it is a necessary action so that we can love others sincerely and sustainably. When you can take care of yourself, you won't let love become a means of controlling others or make you feel lacking when your partner doesn't meet your expectations. In romantic relationships, loving yourself before loving others is a prerequisite for building a healthy relationship. Someone who doesn't love themselves may struggle to love others because they lack self-confidence, are easily hurt, and don't know how to face difficulties in a relationship. If a person does not respect themselves, they will easily accept bad behavior from their partner without the ability to set boundaries. Loving yourself helps you recognize what you truly deserve in a relationship. You will know how to set reasonable expectations with your partner and not accept disrespectful behavior or actions that don't align with your values. When you love yourself, you will have emotional independence and won't let changes in the relationship affect your confidence and happiness. A relationship is not a place to seek completion or a sense of self-worth. On the contrary, a relationship should be where both individuals have already developed personal strength and come together to share happiness, love, and respect. Stoicism teaches us to face the truth, even when it is difficult and uncomfortable. In relationships, it's important to be aware of and accept the truth that everything can change. Relationships are not always perfect, and you may encounter difficulties, failures, or changes that you cannot control. Stoic thinking helps you face reality calmly, without being swept away by emotions or anxiety. Accepting that you cannot fully control your partner or circumstances is an important part of building resilience in relationships. This doesn't mean you accept abuse or wrongdoing, but that you acknowledge you can only control yourself and how you react in any situation. One of the key factors in sustaining a relationship is patience and understanding. Stoic thinking helps us be patient with ourselves and others. When you love yourself, you can accept your own flaws and those of others without criticizing or feeling disappointed. At the same time, Stoic thinking helps you confront challenges in relationships with clarity and reason. When two people face conflicts or disagreements, this thinking helps you handle the issue calmly, not driven by hasty emotions, and ensures negative feelings don't harm the relationship. You'll view problems objectively and seek ways to resolve them without letting anger or disappointment take over. Every romantic relationship is an opportunity for learning and growth. However, to truly understand and love others, you must first understand yourself. Only when you love yourself can you realize what you truly need and want in a relationship. Love is not about sacrificing everything to please someone else, but about growing together, building a solid future together. Stoic thinking helps you focus on personal growth every day. Don't wait for others to come and make you happy, be the one to master your life and create happiness from within. When you can take care of yourself, you will naturally become someone who loves and cares for others sincerely and sustainably. An important factor in building a relationship is freedom and equality between the two people. When you love yourself, you can maintain a sense of independence and self-control, not relying on your partner to feel happy or successful. This is crucial in a romantic relationship because when both individuals are able to stand firm and develop personally, they will face challenges together without damaging the relationship. Love is not about possession or control. A truly healthy relationship is when both people respect each other's freedom and space. When you love yourself, you understand that you don't need to change or meet the desires of others to be loved. You have the right to choose a relationship that suits you, and you can refuse unhealthy or disrespectful relationships. Stoic thinking encourages self-control and independence in all areas of life, including love. Do not let your love become a form of dependency, instead, make it a complement to your life. When you love yourself and maintain independence in a relationship, you will never feel like you've lost yourself or traded your happiness just to please someone else. Self-care is an essential part of self-love. Self-love is not only a feeling but also an action of taking care of both the body and mind. Stoicism encourages maintaining mental and physical health through healthy habits, calmness in thought, and patience in every situation. These are crucial elements for maintaining stability in any relationship. Self-care is a proactive action to build a happy and healthy life. This may include exercising, getting enough sleep, eating nutritious food, as well as practicing meditation or engaging in activities that help you relax and reduce stress. These habits not only benefit your health but also help maintain a stable mental state, which is extremely important when facing challenges in love and life. Moreover, Stoicism also emphasizes emotional control and not letting emotions dictate your actions. When you love yourself, you will learn to face all challenges calmly, not letting negative emotions cloud your judgment. This calmness will help you build a strong relationship, unaffected by temporary emotional upheavals. An important part of loving yourself is learning to accept your flaws. We all have weaknesses and mistakes, and this acceptance is an expression of self-love. When you learn to love and accept yourself with all your flaws, you will become more resilient in relationships. Stoicism teaches that perfection does not exist, and accepting flaws is a natural part of life. If you are too hard on yourself, you will not be able to love yourself fully. This also applies to romantic relationships. If you cannot accept your own flaws, you will struggle to forgive your partner and maintain harmony. Loving yourself and accepting your flaws does not mean you stop striving to improve yourself. On the contrary, you will work towards growth and learning, but always maintaining love and respect for yourself, regardless of whether you are perfect or not. When you can do this, you will love others sincerely, without expecting them to be perfect but accepting their flaws. An important part of loving yourself is knowing how to set healthy boundaries in relationships. Boundaries are not just physical limits but also things you cannot accept in a relationship. Knowing how to establish boundaries not only protects you but also protects the other person from behaviors that could harm the relationship. Stoicism also teaches that maintaining self-control and independence is essential. When you love yourself, you will know when to say no and when to protect yourself from disrespectful behavior. You do not have to please everyone, nor should you sacrifice your self-worth to keep a relationship. Boundaries are how you show love and respect for both yourself and the other person. Setting healthy boundaries does not mean being rigid or unwilling to change. On the contrary, it is an understanding of what you need in a relationship to feel safe and respected. When both parties understand and respect each other's boundaries, the relationship will become more sustainable and bring lasting joy and happiness. One reason why self-love is so important in love is that when you love yourself, you do not need to rely on others to complete you. This helps you build stronger relationships. Every relationship will face challenges and difficulties, but once you have inner strength, you will have the power to overcome these challenges without harming yourself or the other person. Stoicism emphasizes that happiness is not something sought from the outside but the result of self-awareness and self-acceptance. When you love yourself, you do not place the responsibility of making you happy on others. You become the positive energy for the relationship, creating a solid foundation to build a long-lasting relationship. In addition, loving yourself helps you maintain self-respect in relationships. You will not tolerate poor treatment or disrespect from others because you understand that you deserve love and kindness. Self-love helps you maintain your value and dignity, creating equality and respect in the relationship. Loving yourself is an ongoing journey. You cannot just love yourself once and expect everything to be perfect. Loving yourself requires daily effort and commitment to personal growth and improving the quality of your life. Stoic thinking also encourages continuous development, not only mentally but also physically, emotionally, and intellectually. We can always improve and become a better version of ourselves. And this will make you more attractive in the eyes of your partner. When you take time and effort to develop yourself, you not only become someone you love but also a wonderful companion in a relationship. Loving yourself is not an act of self-satisfaction but an ongoing process. Every day, you can learn new things, improve skills and knowledge, while maintaining emotional stability. This will not only make you a better person but also help your relationship become healthier and full of love. One important aspect of loving yourself is the ability to forgive yourself. We all make mistakes in life, and if we don't know how to forgive ourselves, we will carry around feelings of guilt and self-blame. This not only harms us but also affects our relationships with others. Stoicism teaches that we cannot change the past, but we can learn from our mistakes and keep moving forward. Forgiving yourself is a way to free yourself from negative feelings and create opportunities for personal growth. When you can forgive yourself, you will find it easier to forgive others, and this creates relationships that are not only sustainable but also full of compassion and understanding. In love, forgiveness is extremely important. No relationship is without challenges, and sometimes, we will hurt our partner unintentionally. Forgiving your partner is just like forgiving yourself, it is a process of self-healing and building a relationship with an open heart. Stoicism encourages us to take care of our minds as an important part of life. In love, mental stability is essential to face the difficulties and challenges that relationships bring. Self-care is not just about physical health but also creating a healthy mental environment. One way to care for your mind is to spend time doing things you love and seeking inner peace. This could include reading, meditating, creating art, or engaging in activities that help you relax and recharge. Caring for your mind not only helps you grow but also enables you to create harmony in your relationship. When you feel mentally stable, you will not easily be swept away by negative emotions in the relationship and can view things more clearly. Finally, one of the important things in loving yourself is learning how to let go and allow things to unfold naturally. Stoic thinking not only requires us to have strong views about ourselves but also to learn to accept imperfection and change. Romantic relationships, like everything else in life, cannot be forced and must develop naturally. Letting go and not having high expectations for a relationship will help you maintain inner peace. You will no longer feel stressed or worried about having to make everything perfect. The relationship will not become a burden but a wonderful addition to your life. Letting go also means giving space for the other person to grow. When you love yourself and understand your own value, you will not force your partner to change for you. You will learn to love them for who they are, rather than trying to change them into a model you desire. One of the important aspects of loving yourself is the ability to create space for others. When you love yourself, you no longer feel the need to control or make your partner dependent on you. You respect their freedom, and this respect creates a healthy relationship. If you don't love yourself, you will likely want to control everything in the relationship. You may feel insecure and worry about the possibility of your partner leaving you, or you may ask them to do things to prove their love. However, when you love yourself, you no longer feel that insecurity. You don't push others into uncomfortable situations and allow them the space to grow and pursue their personal passions. Creating space in a relationship doesn't mean being distant or indifferent. In fact, it is a way for the relationship to develop naturally and sustainably. You allow your partner time and space to be themselves, which helps both of you grow better in love. Stoicism advises that one of the signs of maturity is the ability to make decisions based on reason rather than fleeting emotions. Loving yourself allows you to do this. When you love yourself, you can view every situation from an objective standpoint and avoid sinking into unnecessary negative emotions or worries. In relationships, important decisions will often involve difficult choices. You may have to face situations such as when to continue and when to let go, or when to set boundaries for yourself and your partner. When you love yourself, you have the clarity to make the right decisions, not out of fear of losing love but because you respect yourself. This also means you will never settle for an unhealthy relationship. You won't accept disrespectful behavior or exploitation from others because you understand your own worth. Loving yourself provides a solid foundation for making wise decisions and protecting yourself from relationships that can be harmful. A romantic relationship is not always smooth. Difficulties and challenges are an inevitable part of life. However, when you love yourself, you have the ability to take care of yourself during tough times, rather than relying solely on your partner for comfort. Stoicism advises that independence and self-care are priceless qualities in a relationship. When you love yourself, you can handle negative emotions, deal with stress, and find ways to remain calm in any situation. This helps you not only overcome difficulties in the relationship but also maintain inner peace. A relationship may face many challenges such as differing opinions, life changes, or even painful losses. However, if you love yourself, you will have the strength to not be overwhelmed by these challenges. You will know how to stand firm, view things objectively, and find ways to overcome difficulties without harming yourself or your partner. The relationship between you and others will reflect how much you love yourself. If you don't love and respect yourself, you are likely to attract unhealthy relationships where you feel unappreciated or neglected. Self-love is the key factor in determining the quality of the relationships you build. When you love yourself, you have the ability to set healthy boundaries in a relationship. You will know when to keep your distance and when to open up to others. These boundaries are not walls but are a way to protect yourself from relationships that may harm you. This helps maintain respect and balance in the relationship. Furthermore, loving yourself also enables you to build balanced relationships where both parties can contribute and grow together. You don't need to sacrifice yourself to please the other person. Instead, you will find a balance between loving yourself and loving others. When you love yourself, you no longer seek happiness from the outside but from within. Happiness comes from accepting yourself, taking care of yourself, and doing things that help you grow. Self-love is an internal process, a self-awareness that helps you view life and relationships from a different mindset. Stoicism points out that happiness is not a goal, but a natural outcome of a life with self-control, self-awareness, and self-love. When you achieve inner harmony, you no longer seek perfection or depend on someone else to feel happy. You will live fully with yourself and find joy in every moment, every step of life. When you love yourself, you learn to be free and independent in relationships. This means you don't place all your happiness in the hands of another. Instead, you understand that everyone in a relationship has the right to freedom and independence, and there is no need to be overly attached or rely on each other to feel happy. Loving yourself not only helps you be independent but also creates space for both to freely grow, maintain personal interests, and pursue individual passions. With self-control, you are not afraid of losing the person you love, because you understand that freedom is not what breaks a relationship, excessive dependence and lack of respect are. You can love someone without fearing they will leave if you are not dependent on them. This freedom also helps you maintain respect for yourself. You know that you deserve to be loved and cared for, and you don't have to do things you don't want just to avoid losing love. Maintaining independence in a relationship helps you keep a balance between loving others and loving yourself, thus building a healthy and lasting relationship. Self-love is the ability to accept your own imperfections. Nobody is perfect, and loving yourself helps you understand that mistakes, failures, and flaws are part of who you are. In love, you will face times when both you and your partner make mistakes or differences arise. However, when you love yourself, you can view these situations with ease and understand that they do not diminish your worth. Stoicism teaches that self-awareness and self-acceptance are the keys to living a peaceful and happy life. When you love yourself, you no longer feel guilty or anxious when making mistakes, and you understand that failures are opportunities to learn and grow. This acceptance also helps you confront flaws in a relationship and find solutions rather than trying to hide or deny them. Accepting your own imperfections helps you accept the imperfections of others. You won't expect your partner to be perfect, and you will respect their differences, creating an egalitarian environment where both can develop and learn together. One of the biggest misconceptions about love is the belief that true love requires sacrifice. In contrast, self-love teaches you that love is sharing, not sacrificing. Love is not about giving up all the best parts of yourself to please the other person. In fact, true love stems from self-love and self-respect. When you love yourself, you understand that a healthy relationship never requires total sacrifice. You don't have to sacrifice your happiness for another, and vice versa, your partner should not expect you to do so. Instead, love is sharing. It is about two people walking together and supporting each other throughout life, while still maintaining their individual identity and independence. In relationships lacking self-love, we often feel the need to sacrifice to be loved, which can lead to exhaustion, disappointment, and feelings of being unappreciated. But when you love yourself, you understand that true love is a willing sharing of joy, sorrow, success, and failure with your partner without sacrificing your ego or self-esteem. One of Stoicism's key principles is living by solid principles to build a peaceful and happy life. Self-love is one of these principles. When you love yourself, you do not place unrealistic expectations on others or expect them to do everything for you to feel complete. You understand that true happiness comes from within, and relationships are an opportunity for both to grow, not a form of salvation or a place to seek comfort. A lasting relationship is not one without problems, but one that can face challenges and overcome them through respect and love for oneself and each other. When you love yourself, you will never evaluate a relationship based on external criteria such as perfection or reciprocity. You will focus on building a relationship with mutual understanding, respect, and deep love. Conclusion. Self-love is not only an essential part of personal life but also a deciding factor in the quality and sustainability of relationships. Stoicism emphasizes that loving yourself is not selfish but a necessary requirement for loving others sincerely, respectfully, and freely. When you love yourself, you will know how to set healthy boundaries, not worry about losing your partner, and have the ability to face challenges in relationships with calmness. This creates a lasting relationship where both can grow and mature. Love begins with loving yourself, and only when you know how to love and care for yourself can you truly love another. Loving yourself will help you not only live a fulfilling life but also build genuine, long-lasting emotional relationships. If you find this video interesting and helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe to the channel, and share it to help everyone grow together. Also, feel free to leave your comment below so we can have more discussions. Thank you for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you in the next videos. Wishing you success and happiness on your journey.